Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here. Welcome to today's video. So with Farm Simulator 25 now being released, I'm on Farm Simulator 15. Am I going to buy 25? Well, I purchased 17, 19 and 22 along with 15. I've also got Farm Sim 2013. Am I going to buy 25? No, because I don't feel 25 offers enough to warrant me spending the money on it. So today's video is how to set up a simple farm in any of the farm simulators, make a lot of money for very little effort. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and create a new game. Whether you want it easy, normal or hard is up to you. I'm going to select easy and I'm going to select Beyond Home as our starter map. You of course can select any map in your version of the game that you wish to play, and this method should really do you well to help you set up. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the game up. We want time scale to be blah blah blah, volume 50, plant withering off, plant growth normal, show help icons off. And that's pretty much our game set up. Now, of course, this version of Farm Simulator 15 is very heavily modded and textured. So, for me, it looks absolutely gorgeous. You might disagree, that's fine. So, I'm going to keep one of the Hurleymans. I'm going to sell literally everything else. And I mean literally everything else, because I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money very easily. We'll keep the plough. Everything else can be sold literally. I am going to keep the big heavyweight, that one. We only own one. So we've kept the tractor, the plough and the heavyweight. It's the 1000, it's not the heaviest. I really wanted the 1600, so I'm going to sell that. I'm going to go to the shop and I'm going to buy weights and the 1600, one of those. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, we've currently got 160,000 in the bank after selling all our gear. So the next thing I want to do is pay the loan off. Okay, and the next thing I want to do is save the game away. So we've now paid the loan off, sold all our equipment. We're left with a tractor, a plough and a weight, nothing more. And what's the next thing I want to do? The next thing I want to do, well, 15 has this facility, is reset everything so that I don't have to run around the farm looking for it. I can reset it all into one place. If you have a newer version of the game, well, unless you've got a mod installed, it sucks to be you. I've also, by and large, eliminated a lot of the graphical issues, and I did that quite simply. I went into the main config file and checked what all the colour depth settings were, and by default they're set to 24-bit. So I changed that over to 32-bit and it resolved all the fields issues and graphical glitches that I was suffering. So, as I say, this is a very heavily modded version of the game. Oh, really? Oh, right, okay, yeah. That's it. And we're going to make our money contracting. And we're going to make it ploughing. So, we're going to get very rich pretty quickly. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and prep my fields so that we'll leave them all totally in order. And then with one tractor, one plough, one weight, the loan paid off, we're going to make a fortune as a contractor, even in 15. Now, all of these things that I'm showing you are mods, but no matter what version of the game you're running, Farm Simulator is Farm Simulator. Yet I know some of the newer games have newer updated features that you don't need mods for, and Farm Simulator 15 unfortunately doesn't have access to seasons, which I believe started from version 17 of the game. So I could switch this out and go to 17. However, there's one very good reason I don't. Because 17 has contracting inbuilt, number one. And number two, you can't hire workers to do your contracting for you. Whereas in 15, you can. And of course, the hired workers get paid such a small amount of money that it makes you worth your while, and you earn a lot of money just by hiring a contractor and letting them plough away. Now, again, in Farm Simulator 15, there's no real rhyme or logical reason to plough versus furrowing. I just love the way ploughing looks when it's done. And for me, ploughing and furrowing are exactly the same. Obviously, you can buy a really big tractor and a really wide furrower and zip through the contracting jobs, but you'll get less money for furrowing than you will with ploughing. So I kind of like to get used to the ploughing. I have also got dirt turned off before any of you post, because, well, getting a jet wash out and cleaning the equipment up got old real quick for me. That's just me personally. If you like doing it, well, hey, fill your boots, go for it. So that's really all you need: a tractor, a weight, a plough, and go contracting. Don't bother growing anything, don't bother raising anything, don't do cows, cattle or sheep, and you should be good to go. So we've paid off our loan, and we've got no direct way of getting money into the business other than contracting, right? So here's the killer tip. Okay, what you also want to do is go to placeables. Now, again, it depends which version of the game you're running, but both beehives and greenhouses provide a regular daily income to your farm at a reasonable price. However, with the greenhouses, you will have to buy a water tank and water the greenhouses regularly in order for the stuff to grow successfully and be sold. With beehives, well, you need no such thing. You can just buy your beehives, get yourself a little bee farm running, and you're good to go. Rotate left and right. Well, it's not left and right, is it? No, oh no, I really didn't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Using the wrong keys because I'm a chab. So we'll place one here. Lovely. And can we be lucky enough to place another one there next to it? Yeah, we can. 20,000 a piece, 20, 40. We can't place it there because of that bloody tree. Okay, so we've now got 30,000. We could have another one. Okay, and what we'll do is we will go to our garage and we will sell one beehive for 10 grand, which is half of what we paid for it. But nevertheless, we don't want that other one where it is. We want to make sure we sell the right one. That one, there we go. Bye bye. And that gives us 20,000. Okay, so Oh, what's going on here? Really? Okay, I don't know why it chaffed up there, but it does this sometimes on 15. It just stops in the middle of a plough. Weird. So we've now got 20 grand in the bank. Let's save that away. But what we have got is 4 beehives. And those beehives, even though there's only 4 of them at the minute, should provide us with enough money to run our farm on a daily basis. Okay, well, it's going to miss a strip. I'll do that strip myself. That's fine. And that's really all you want and need to do. I'll just let him finish this strip, then I'll come down and do that strip myself. Why he's decided to stop, I've no idea, but hey ho. And then we'll fast forward it and see how much income and outgoings we've got just with the beehives, not doing any contracting, and only with our existing overheads, i.e. property costs and equipment maintenance. And of course, once you start doing your contracts, then you're raking the money in. You're removing the repetitiveness of prepping fields and growing stuff and then selling it. There we go. Didn't really want to do that, did I? Wrong key, idiot. But hey ho, that's what you do when you get to my age and you're thick as dog muck. Just saying. So we'll try and line him up as best we can. And we'll let him rip. Might be a bit of a slip slide. Because this tractor really isn't powerful enough to pull this plough. When you get a hired worker, it's okay. Just hope that we've got most of that. Yeah, we have. So that's good. Let's pull that up. And let's spin him round and do this side. I've not turned the plough round, and for good reason. Because that should do all of this with ease. But to get you going, you just want the cheapest tractor you can buy, the cheapest plough, a weight, just to keep that front end down, and you're good to go. You're literally good to go. And your farm, no matter what version of the game you're on, will absolutely flourish. But the key here really is the beehives. I don't know if they changed the way beehives work in future versions of the game, to be honest, because it's only in this version of the game that I spend most of my time, to be honest. I just love 15 so much. I do love the 17. Not a big fan of 19. Certainly not a big fan of 22. Okay, so what we'll do is save that away. I don't think fast forward installed. Let's have a look. It used to be Alt and F. No, that's lights, isn't it? Alt, no. No, I don't have fast forward installed, so what we'll do is we'll just put it on 120 times speed. We don't want to have a hired worker while we're fast forwarding. So let's have a look at the finances. So blah blah blah. This of course really means nothing because we've paid the loan off, bought the beehives, etc. So it tells you here that our vehicle running costs are this, property maintenance is this. Well, the wage payment won't be there because we'll be doing contracting, so that'll get cancelled out. We've got no loan interest, and we've got a balance of 20,558. This will go up as the day gets longer. I'm sorry I've not got the fast forward time. It will take a bit of time and I can't pause it. I can only start or end it. It's a shame I've not got fast forward time in it. I'll perhaps remake this video with fast forward in it, because it would be interesting for you guys and girls to see how minimal your daily costs are with a simple basic setup like this, and of course the 4 beehives, and just how much money you can literally drag in for very, very little effort. Of course, this is all being made and played on Linux Mint 22, 100% Windows free, and I'm loving it. I can't ever imagine me going back to Windows, especially with all my Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy mods fully operational, and I'm very lucky and very blessed in that excuse me, all the other games that I want to play just work out the box on Linux Mint. I've been asked by quite a few of you, is it as snappy and as fast as CachyOS? Nope. CachyOS is definitely snappier and faster. But on the upside, Linux Mint, I would say, is long term more stable and reliable. It's a coon plough I've got. Very good. So look, it's horses for courses, isn't it? Whatever you prefer, your choice. I'm just delighted that I don't have to suffer the shenanigans of Microsoft Windows on a daily basis. I mean, updates for Linux Mint, they come down once a week. I install them, you're done. CachyOS, it was once a day. Look, like I say, it's whatever you personally prefer. But I've got to be honest, since I ditched Windows and went to MX Linux, then Linux Mint, excuse me, then CachyOS, then back to Linux Mint, I've never looked back. And I do fully intend to stay on Linux Mint now until I am no longer on this earth, which could be a week, it could be 10 years, who knows. But certainly I'm absolutely loving all my gaming. I hope you're enjoying the uploaded content. Thank you so much for your continued support. It is very much appreciated and valued. The channel is 100% free, there's no monetization, and I don't care if a video gets 1 view or 10 billion views. It doesn't matter to me money wise, but it is something nice for me to leave behind when I'm gone, and it's something that's very close to my heart. Am I a professional gamer? No. Will my gaming videos get billions of views? Not a hope in hell. Is it something there for people to look back on when I'm gone and have a giggle at? Well, I hope so. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up if you loved it, down if you hated it. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez video.